is Jackie, and I'm here at day 2 of Chicago's Riot Fest here with Donna Missal. Enjoying the nice weather out today.
Gorgeous. The breeze. Windy City, right?
But it's like perfect. And we're not from here. We're not used to this.
No, where are you from?
Jersey girl.
No way.
And Jersey gets a bad rep, but what are some of your favorite music venues to either play or just attend in Jersey?
I grew up playing and attending the Court Tavern. It's in New Brunswick. I grew up right there. I think it's this epic venue that so many people have come through. And that's right in the heart of New Jersey, right in the center, right by Rutgers campus. And I guess like the Stone Pony is this classic beach venue. Amazing bands have played there. Jersey, I mean, let's not forget how many amazing musicians have come from Jersey. So, I mean, I love it. Born and raised.
I mean, and no offense, Chicago, we make better pizza too.
I'm sorry.
I said it.
I'm sorry.
It's so true, though.
Yeah, Jersey pizza is so bomb.
I had a piece of Chicago deep dish last night. It was okay.
Oh, no.
It was all right.
Maybe we shouldn't talk. I think they take it so seriously.
All right, well, then let's talk about music instead.
Sure. Okay.
I'm much better at talking about music than I am
Me
food.
too, I think.
So you released your singles Keep Lying and Slide. Describe for me your music, your songwriting process.
Sure. I mean, I get in the room with all kinds of different collaborators. I'm a lyricist and I write melody, and I work with different producers, writers, and artists. So the process changes depending on who's in the room with me. But I'm a real go with the flow kind of girl. So I like to I go in there with no preconceived notion of what's going to happen and no like pre-written thing, and I just do it kind of on the spot. I go with the vibe, and something really unique comes of every writing experience because it's always with a really unique and different kind of collaborator.
Who are some of the folks you've collaborated with?
I've been writing a lot with one of my favorite artists, Sharon Van Etten. I've always really loved her music, so we've been writing a lot and hoping to get some of those songs on the record. Wink, wink. And I write with some really amazing producers. I've worked with Dave Siddick of TV on the Radio. I've been working with Tim Anderson, who did all the bank stuff. This song Slide that just came out, along with The Keeper, which is another song I just put out, was with these guys, Tommy and Homer. What's up, dudes? They played, and one still plays, and one previously played with the Dap Kings. And they write and produce with Lee Fields and the Expressions and Sharon Jones, which have always been super inspiring to me. So, and that's out in Queens, so I get to stay home for that. Yeah.
And so how are these new singles sort of an evolution from your early stuff, like Sick and things like that?
Oh, man. I mean, I feel like I've maybe not changed, but I've grown a lot in just the last, I've been writing, really only doing these collaborative efforts for the last 8 months. And it's been kind of crazy seeing how different I've become, but in a good way. I've also become really interested in different artists and different types of music over that course of time, which always inspires what you end up writing. So I've gotten super into rap and hip-hop. I was always really into R&B, and I feel like maybe I'm just flexing those a little bit more now.
Excellent. Change is good, and finding new music is something that social media is really good for. What are some platforms that you prefer to use to sort of get your name out there?
Oh, I mean, I love my Instagram. I'm like a little bit ADD, so I love just scrolling and seeing an image and being inspired by it. Otherwise, like, Twitter is awesome. I love to like interact with people, and it's really, really nice to see when someone tweets you saying like, hey, I just really like what you do. It makes you feel like, oh man, okay, I can relax, like it's not so bad. Yeah.
So how do you prepare for a show like Riot Fest? How do you choose your set list?
Oh man, well, Riot Fest is a really unique festival. You know, obviously, it started as this really anarchist punk anti-establishment kind of thing, and I think it's still maintained all of that, but they've added a lot of acts that are from all different genres. And I mean, I was shocked to be asked to play because I'm an R&B, soul, kind of blues, pop act. So to be playing amongst like Morrissey and
Morrissey and Nas are playing tonight. Can you wrap your head around that? Because I can't.
That's wild. I think it just speaks to like our interests and as a culture, the culture's totally shifted. I've really been harping on this like mixtape culture thing where you go to a party and they're listening to like Future. The next song that comes on is like this throwback like Eagles song. And everyone's into it on the same level. And I kind of want to reflect that in my music because that's what inspires me as a listener.
We're not one-note listeners anymore, absolutely.
No, and it's no longer like weird or dismissed.
You don't have to be a genre-specific music fan anymore.
Not at all. And like, how cool is that? Yeah, it's everybody wins.
That's a great way to think about it. Speaking of winning, what's up next for you after Riot Fest?
Man, I'm just going to make my record. And then I've got some festivals planned for next year, but I'll make the record. I'll do a little touring, as musicians do.
Well, stay tuned for much more from fellow Jersey girl Donna Missal. This is Jackie. Thanks to In the Key of Change and Chorus.fm.